Yo, what's good with the gang gang? This is Potty Cherry Campaign. Long live FBG Cash. So today we got FBG Cash in the booth. Everybody like Big Deal set up FBG Cash. Some people like Big Deal didn't set them up. You know, folks asking me what I think about Drea O's whole review on the situation. Well, first and foremost, Drea O, I looked at it halfway and then was like, what's that word Cash be saying? Very distasteful. Because with Drea O, it seemed like she's easily influenced into being manipulated when it comes to knowing folks' true character. So it's like you meet a person one time and off that one interview, you feel me, that you had with him. Big deal, he's so nice, he's so this. But like if you look at the situation and really read between the lines, think about it. Big deal dead, right? Big Deal's son, Fat Shotty, get killed. FBG Cash at the party. There's been a back and forth conspiracy about Cash invited Skitty. Skitty and Big Deal wasn't see it eye to eye. But folks like what Big Deal said in the interview that him and Skitty didn't have no problems. And everybody that was supposed to be there. But look, you gotta understand, Big Deal ain't about to go on no interview and tell you he backdoor Cash. Big Deal ain't about to come on no interview and say he had problems with Skitty. He alive. He know the feds is watching. Big Deal got questioned about Cash's murder. Is Skitty's murder? So it's like at the end of the day, he could have still did some time at an old age. So why would he come on the interview and let y'all know, backdoor Cash, I will walk? Because you got to really look at it. You got to look at it like this. I ain't picking and choosing no side. I'm just saying I'm being open, okay? I'm being open to conspiracy theory. I ain't saying Big Deal backdoor Cash, but the description fits the criteria, though. You got Fat Shotty Mama coming out saying this. You feel me? And why would Fat Shotty Mama say this when she got nothing to gain from this? Because Deal dead. Like, let's be real. When folks die, it really don't matter who dissed them. It really don't matter who dragged their name in the mud. They dead. They not here to have to deal with that. They free. So, like, Big Deal's son get killed. Big Deal think Cash is to blame. Cash didn't sign. Cash about to leave Chicago. Cash about to go home. Meanwhile, my son dead and the other one about to go to prison. And Cash is about to live his life. Yeah, that's a reason for resentment. Yeah, that's a reason for hatred. Yeah, that's a reason to feel some type of way. You feel me? You know. So, like, when it's all said and done, I ain't saying Big Deal set Cash up, because the rumor is he paid some folks from O-Block Young that's in the juvenile right now to do Cash. But my whole thing is, in some sense, conspiracy theory, it makes sense, because when they killed Cash, it was outside his mama's house. You feel me? Originally, when we heard Cash got killed in the Killer Ward area, we thinking like, oh, that's because he disbarred, that's because of woo-wop, all that. But at the same time, if it was on some fine stuff, you know, Cash, after he took that picture by the morgue, went straight to his mama's house, right? So after he didn't took that picture of the morgue and posted to the internet, it went straight to his mama's house. Why wouldn't they come through there and get him out the way then? It don't make sense. So if they didn't get him right there, why would they wait that long to let him sign a contract, blow up, and leave? So at the end of the day, it do make sense. They'll say Big Deal backdoor him. You got to remember, this ain't coming for no YouTube blogger. This ain't coming for no fans. This coming from Fat Shotty Mama, somebody that's around the situation. You feel me? So, like, when it's all said and done, think about it. You Big Deal. You got one son that's going to prison, You got another son that died. Cash didn't invite Skitty to the party. You went to it with Skitty. He ain't supposed to be there. You see Cash about to live his life. You ain't got nothing. Your son dead. The other one locked up. You ain't got nothing. What would you do? What would your emotions and your pride do? When folks talk about something, he died from a broken heart. Bruh, look, at the end of the day, anybody that you responsible for getting knocked off, you don't feel no bad about them. You don't feel no sympathy about them. That's why every time folks ask him questions about Cash, he went like, I'm not picking again. I'm not picking to choose. I'm just saying, look at the reality of every time they ask him questions about Cash and how he would respond and how he would act. So, like, at the end of the day, what it's all said and done, I'm not saying Dale did it, but he definitely would have motive to do it if we going off the facts that's put in place here. You feel me? And then you heard what he said at Drea O's interview. Now, keep in mind, FBG Duck murder was just solved. Didn't nobody think that murder was going to be solved. But his murder was solved. And right after his murder is solved, picked up by the feds, Cash murder picked up by the feds, and Big Dale talked about something, oh, Cash murder will never be solved, with confidence in his voice, like he was just so sure of it. Well, what it's all said and done, and how it unfold, it's just a lot of motives and conspiracies that make you feel like Big Dale had something to do with it. Then he an OG. He got ties to O Block. He rocking with O Block folks. The same O Block folks that's dissing Cash. Come on, man. You got to put two and two together. So, like, do I think he set him up? Part of me do. Part of me don't. Part of me would have believed he did it. But the part of me said he got all the motive in the world to do it. So, you feel me? When I see people like Drea and all these other folks she with, and she talk about some, I bet Big Deal, he's such a nice man. Drea, look at you. You thick. You look good. What man ain't gonna charm you or come in your face and be a good guy? Like, let's be real. You feel me? And like, you basing that one interview and count off, he was a good dude, he wouldn't do nothing. Like, we don't know nobody. We don't know nobody unless we grew up with them, and sometimes not even then. So, like, you can't be like, oh, I ain't like, yeah, I'm not asking you pick and choose side, but you can't be naive. Deception is Chicago dudes' main skill. You feel me? The way women perceive things and emotions and stuff ain't nothing the same compared to how we as men see it. So from her position, I guess I see where she coming from as a woman. But when in reality, like, you know, she did already picked her side before she dropped the video and was manipulated. So when it's all said and done, yeah, Big Deal had big motive to get Cash out the way. Especially if he harboring all that resentment and animosity that his son gone and one about to be in prison. So yeah, I could see why it would happen, why he would get backdoored. You feel me? But shoot, it is what it is. It's your boy, No Santa Fe Gorilla. Long live